But we're more interested to talk about him as a chess player and his very unique chess style. So my personal opinion is that Carlsen's playing style is very unique, and he's a very pragmatic chess player who will do everything to win over the chessboard. In most of his games, I believe he's trying to avoid the risk just because he has better skills in the long run against most of the players in the world, and he could try to outplay them step by step. And there are many reasons why he's considered to be a positional chess player, which I don't think is exactly true. First of all, the positional moves are usually sound, and he's way too good to not play them. And of course, once he has a well-coordinated pieces, from there he can outplay most of his opponents step by step. But for me, the more specific characteristic for him as a chess player, guys, is that he's extremely good in the strategy. And I decided to split the sessions about him on three parts. We're going to see Magnus Carlsen making strategical decisions. We're going to see Magnus Carlsen attacking. And of course, Magnus Carlsen playing his games step by step, which means positional chess. So today we're going to learn about his strategical skills and how he makes decisions over the board against some of the best players in the world. In the very first example, which I hope you can see on the board, this is a game probably known for some of you, against Hikaru Nakamura. So Carlsen is playing white. In the first game, I'll provide you with some comments and analysis without asking you too many questions, just to introduce a little bit with his style and how he makes decisions. And after that, you have the opportunity to guess his moves, just like in our other classes. So this is the first position. Let's talk about the situation on the board. The material is roughly equal. We could say that white is slightly better developed. However, it could be changed in just a few moves. If black goes like bishop d6, castle kingside, for instance, black will be able probably to be close to equalize the game. Now, the main weakness in positions like this is usually the c5 pawn, and also white has to take care for his own pawn on b5, which is very important. But on the other hand, it's really difficult to take advantage of the c5 pawn, considering that the pawn is well protected by the queen, bishop, and the knight. So in situations like this, just like in the Benoni, it's very important for us to undermine the b5 pawn first. And if we can provoke this move pawn to b4, then we can stabilize our knight on c4 next. That will give us a lot of space and a lot more opportunities to take advantage of the knight on c4. So the real question here is how to start the game. Many of you will probably consider to go knight c3 or knight bd2. Some others will say why not a4 or maybe f4. Let me tell you what I think about the position first. If we start with both knight c3 or knight d2, these are not bad moves at all, but you won't be able to provoke black to push b4, and this is the main problem of those two moves. It's pretty much the same about f4. If we start with f4, I think we're just not ready to win the game on the king side, and that will be something like a semi-block. The only way to provoke black to advance his b5 pawn to b4 is if we have two more pieces attacking it. So just having a pawn on a4 is not enough, neither having a knight on c3. Plus, if your knight is on c3, don't forget, every time we have this position and b4 comes, we should start moving the knight back and go to c2, c4 next. So the best way to provoke this for white is to start with the move a4. Just a second, guys, because I think I have the chat closed.